Alright, we are back for shoulders on day 3 of the bulk, and we've got a high day tomorrow, or today actually, because obviously tomorrow is legs, so get a little bit of extra food before that, but in saying that, it definitely helps today. So with that being said, let's get stuck straight into this dumbbell shoulder press. We're going to run last week's top number for this first set, see how we land, and then we'll judge off of that whether we take it up or not, or we just try and run this right the way through and nail that execution. So without saying too much more, let's get stuck straight into this and see how we go. Not too bad, but we'll definitely stick here for that third set at least. Well, that second set was honestly just shit. So with that being said, we're going to run this third, and then we're going to run a fourth to make up for that, because we're not going home having done that and knowing that obviously it wasn't executed as good as we can. So let's run an additional, make up for it, and then we can keep cracking on. All right, let's run this fourth set and try and make up for that poor second set, and then we'll wrap it up and move on to our neutral grip press. We'll take that. Yeah, definitely made up for it. Let's just cut straight to our neutral grip press. If we can repeat that first set, then definitely be happy with the start to this neutral grip press. Come. I fucking choked as I went to start that last one. Alright, last set here, and then we'll move on to our dumbbell front raise. But in saying that, 3 good sets so far, so let's finish this on a high note. Oh boy. That front delt is really fucking taxed after we do that neutral grip press and then jump straight into a drop set on these. But in saying that, we've been able to sort of notch it up just a little bit to start these first 2 sets. So we'll just keep grinding away with that slightly heavier weight, and hopefully we'll be able to keep that right the way through all 4 sets within hopefully the next 2 to 3 weeks, something like that. Ah, that's it. All right, let's wrap it up here. I think the front delts have well and truly had enough. So call it here. Onto a incline power raise, target the rear delt, and then maybe finish with like a face pull or something like that. Just a little bit extra. And I think that kind of covers all three requirements on our shoulder day. We have 2 good pressing movements, some front delt work, some rear delt work, and honestly, you can't really ask for much more than that on a typical shoulder day. So let's cut here and onto the power raise. I mean, despite these seeming like a bit of a more like sort of technical movement, or not something that you see every day, given the position that they put us in, the contraction on the rear delt is honestly like one of the best I've ever had across all movements. So whilst it may not seem like a typical movement or something like that, when shit works, I just fucking do it. And the fact that we're getting a good stimulus on that rear delt and we can actually feel it probably a lot better than we can in majority of other typical rear delt movements is a sign that it's obviously going to be working. So we're just going to keep running it until we kind of run out of a runway to be able to progress, or we just decide, you know what, hey, let's try something else and sub it out. But for the time being, we're just going to stick with it, keep trying to progress at it, and obviously get some good gains out of it. Ah. Ah. Ah, that's it. Oh boy. Let's let's wrap it up there, and we might just go and have a quick look, see how we're looking on this high day, and obviously it'll be our first look whilst being on the bulk. Well, I've got to say, definitely starting to get some fullness back. Especially, obviously, we've got a bit of a shoulder pump, but you can just see it straight through like kind of the upper shelf there. And I guess it's only going to get better as we start to pass some more of these carbs in and they stick around a little longer. But with that being said, it's definitely not looking too bad, considering we're only at, what's that, like day 3. Yeah, honestly, pretty happy with that. Let's keep packing this food in, try and get this fullness to build, and hopefully in a few weeks' time, this is going to look a hell of a lot different.